Swaddy Cup, Peter Rob from Chong here. Just heading on down to the hardware stores in Chong Central. We've been out window shopping, literally, but also window shopping for a lot of our materials needed for the house build. Also essentials for your house like toilets and sinks and all that stuff. But even in Thailand, it pays to shop around. So there's the Thai What's to Do, which is one of the big major brands. We found there for their windows were just slightly dearer. There's a local one, Promax, which as far as I'm aware isn't a franchise, but I could be wrong. When I tried Googling it, nothing showed up. So we're heading to Promax in the town central, and we're getting our windows from there. It's an outfit called Windows Asia. I think that's fairly synonymous with Thailand because Thai What's to Do use the same supplier for the windows, but yet theirs were 200 and 300 baht here each window. Whoever grows that corn over there in that field in this video, they're on their third grow. We've been in country now for 5 months, just coming up 6 months slowly. That cornfield I just videoed, they've done 3 grows since we've been here, so they've got a good irrigation system. And as soon as that corn's finished, they have it ripped out, they're re-fertilizing it, cow manure, etc. And then they're planted again. And it seems to grow super fast on that field, so that whatever it is that's under that soil, it's in tip-top shape. She's a bit of a hazy one today. Last couple of days we've had a little bit of rain off and on, but we've made good progression on the build. But we've had like a lot of low-lying cloud around, so it just makes it a little bit on the grey side. It's not usual sunny Thailand, but it's actually been a bit of a blessing, so the workers have got a lot done, and hasn't been so searingly hot, and they're not melting during the day. So the builders have given us their shopping list. So what are we supposed to be picking up today? We're supposed to be like getting welding rods, getting some solvent. They're putting up the roof steel today. What else are we getting?
Roof steel and
getting some smart board.
Yeah.
Going to look at our color steel, see if we can put an order in for that today. And windows. A couple of little odds and sods on the list. The guy sells the flowers today. He always has different suits. Today he's a red Power Ranger.
Power Ranger.
He stands out. Some days what was he the other day? He was a Spider-Man. He was in a gorilla costume another day. Today he's Red Power Ranger. So I suppose when you go to hustle and sell those flowers. Right, here we are. Just coming up to Promax. So I assume this place is a franchise store, but when I Googled it, it didn't show me much about it. But then we also have a few random vendors out front selling their food and their wares. The guy selling ladders there. But here's the Promax. Here's one of my home away from homes. This is Promax here. Also, I do like the Thai What's to Do that's in the area. The Thai What's to Do. You come in the front, you think it's not very big, but then when you walk in, you just keep walking and walking and walking. And that place is massive. It's probably 2 times the size of this place. Another great thing about some of these hardware stores in Thailand, just the displays and stuff they have out front. I want to look at some of these in the future, some solar lights, driveway and stuff. But here's another thing that you need. You need to get yourself a water storage container and a filtration system. What do we got? 10,200 baht. Alright. We got a bit of everything. Fridges, washing machines. This is what we got at the house, the wee Thai cottage that we're living in at the moment. These Thai washing machines, what's that? 8,000 baht. That is roughly think it's about $300, 280 American dollars. So it's pretty cheap for a washing machine. So these are some of the things that we've been window shopping, browsing around different prices. Promax has just a small selection of doors and their prices seem to be a bit more expensive than Taiwasa do. Some of the doors there are like 600 baht cheaper for the same door. So, but then again, like I had Promax here, the Windows Asia, same brand of the Taiwasa do at the local one, and so much cheaper than Taiwasa do. So we're going to make an account here and make an account at Taiwasa do. Taiwasa do as well. Another good thing they do is every 10,000 baht you spend, you get 1,000 baht back as credit, and you can use it on a next purchase. Air conditioning, that's a must and done, and we've already bought one. We bought a hair on sale at the macro. There's a big huge macro on the highway as you come into Pak Chong. We bought a hair one. I can't remember offhand how much we saw. Yeah, it was actually a good sale. It was a 12,000 BTU hair. Can't think of the model number offhand, but it was 9,000 baht. So that's pretty cheap. Right, fast forward a couple of minutes. We've got our windows at the Promax ordered. They'll come in a couple of weeks. We're just going into the SCG here. SCG has a lot of your building materials, more like steel and what they call smart board, which is, what do they call that, like linear board. They should be a bit cheaper here from what we've been told from some of the locals in the village that buy materials. A couple have building companies. Baby, it's you. It's you. It's a baby. It's only the second time I've come into SCG here, but they've got nice displays. You can see what all your outdoor tiles and stuff would look like in a setting. And we spent a huge part of the day in here a couple of days ago looking at all the roofing steel and tiles and stuff for floors and for bathroom walls, etc. Here's a wee sale section of tiles. It's very common in Thailand, some of these old school wood grain. This is what we have in the cottage, actually something similar, very similar to that. That one's more yellow though. Wouldn't mind something like that outside when you come up to the front door. Here's some good kitchen patterns here. Oh no. That's quite nice as well. Well, that wasn't too bad, I think. But we do have a two-story house, so it's roughly about, say, $800 US for all the square tube steel. So that'll be for all our roofing steel organized before we put our color steel actual roof iron on. Another fun fact about Taiwasa do, if you spend 10,000 baht or more, you get 1,000 baht off that purchase as credit. So definitely want to buy any large purchases through here where you can. Right, yep. After spending about 3,500 US today, this is what I got. Okay, I got more than this. Our windows are going to be arriving at the house somewhere between a week or 2 weeks time, direct from the manufacturer. And I got some little vent windows for the upper part of the house, welding rods, paintbrush, some screws, and some primer paint and some solvent to clear the roofing steel off after it's all welded up, and then put some anti-rust primer on it. So I didn't film it when we came out of the Taiwasa. It was a bit of a long process today. Both feeling a bit tired, aren't we? So I think between running around between three hardware stores today, what do we got? Promax, SCG, and Thai what's to do. That was about 5 hours of running around, but we basically knew what we wanted to get. It's just the waiting process when you order something and go through all the time writing it up. Plus we added 2 memberships at 2 of the hardware stores already, and yeah, that just takes up your day. So we're heading off home, and then I'll give you guys an update on where the house is at. Right out, home now. Here's a hot date. The hen house is just being prepared. Last couple of things, put some antibacterial powder down for the chickens. Got a fan up, got 2 fans that just arrived. Got a few bags of rice husks that are gonna go down in a few places. Got a couple of bundles of hay over there. So the hay will go in the plastic baskets at the back, and the hens can lay in there. Gave wifey a hand yesterday, put up some cloth netting and some of these old roof tiles. I just use that just to put down the bottom here, and it just saves the chickens getting skewered down low on the barbed wire. These obviously are just a bit of a deterrence for people not wanting to get in, dogs, etc., not being able to get under. So here's the house build update. How do you like my new step to the house? Right, so lots has happened since the last video. One thing unfortunately I didn't catch on video, it's a bit sunny, was well, obviously there's roof steel, but this is today's work. They've been up there, welded them to the top of the rebars and top of the poles. Had the spirit level out, even had, I didn't catch that on video unfortunately, they even had the Thai spirit level. This is a bit of clear piping, and they put a bit of water in that, and I'm not sure how they do it, but they do, and they level things up with that at different times on the build. I saw them doing the other day, but I didn't have my camera on me. But you can see some bits of plywood on the edge of that floor for the second story, and also on the second story we're going to have poles that go all the way up. So this is the last couple of days when we were out window shopping and stuff. They laid a floor. They told us they needed the concrete truck ordered, so we got one ordered when we were out and about, and they got this floor bucketed up here. So I think it was about 2.5, 2 3/4 cubes, and that concreted all the floors, bathroom, master bedroom, and outdoor balcony. Then they've topped up these concrete posts here for the walls for the upstairs part of the build. Oh, there's wifey. Hi, wifey. Just give me a drink, give me a beer, and I'm just gonna sit up here, have a wee break.
My beer.
No beer, okay. So if everyone would like to do me a favor at the moment, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give us a wee like and subscribe, and then you can continue watching more of our videos when they come out. Make them chasing the birds. Righto, I think we'll wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Go ahead, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.